So one of the remarkable things I really observed from Ghanaians, South Africans, and Botswana people is that they don't have inferiority complex. They don't, and I'll prove it. You see, the signs of inferiority complex usually comes out in constant seeking of validation. And it's a psychology where someone within himself begins to feel that he's not good enough. So in a desperate move to ensure that he hides from such things speaking to him from within.
Their land cannot make them billionaires.
Igbos, their land no good.
Yes. Their land cannot feed them proper. They are scavengers. So when they are coming into your land, they are coming with red eyes. Do you understand? It's just like a poor man that's coming from a very poor background. And he's coming to do something with you. My friend, watch your back.
A lot of Nigerians are beginning to say deep things about the Igbos. Meanwhile, there's this video trending on social media of a Nigerian who came out to talk down on Ghanaian Cedi, saying that Ghanaian Cedi is the worst performing currency. And trust me, both Ghanaians and Nigerians send this man back to school. Let's take a look at these videos. And please do not forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. I will be back.
I don't have any problem with you if you think Ghana is better than Nigeria. But if the only reason you are holding that opinion is because of the exchange rate, then I'm sorry, you need to go back to school. First of all, you need to understand that whatever value we are seeing that the Ghanaian cedis has today was not achieved by any form of economic brilliance, and it was not achieved by hard work. All they did was simple redenomination. In order for you to understand, as far back as 2002, 2005, 2006, Ghana's economy was so bad, and the government could not continue watching because people would actually carry millions of cedis to the market only to come back home with food in nylon bag. And they thought of it that what can we do to salvage this situation? And they just said, okay, let us remove 4 zeros from the back of our currency. So whatever you are seeing as 1 cedi today, it is actually 10,000. 2 cedis you are seeing today, it is actually 20,000. Now some of you might be thinking, why can't Nigeria do the same? Excuse me, Nigeria does not have to do the same. Things are not that bad yet. One thing you need to understand about the defining factor for the value of currency is that there's something they call purchasing power parity. Because I've seen a lot of Ghanaians, they'll come online with their 100 cedis and say, this is actually 100 and something thousand in Nigeria. Excuse me, take that 100 cedis to your local market in Ghana, buy something with it, and let somebody take 146,000, that is the exchange value, to a market in Nigeria and buy something with it. Then we compare. That is the defining factor of the value of currency, not just numbers. Now, some of you need to understand that what defines the value or what defines how well an economy is performing does not even have anything to do with exchange rate. I'll give you an instance. Kuwait has the most powerful currency in the world, the Kuwaiti dinar. Does that mean that Kuwait has a bigger economy than US? The answer is no. British pounds is more valuable than American dollars. Does that mean the economy of Britain is better than that of US? No. 1 Indian rupee is about 5, 6 or 7 naira or thereabouts, while 1 Ghanaian cedis is about 146 naira. Does that mean the economy of Ghana is better than the economy of India? The answer is no. Ghana was never better than Nigeria. Ghana is not better than Nigeria, and Ghana will never ever be better than Nigeria. So that is the fact.
Today, I want to show you guys what 1 million naira looks like in Ghana. The amount it will give you in Ghana is 8,000 Ghana cedis as of now. You understand? Now this is it. In lower denomination in Ghana, this is 50-50 cedis, as you can see, and this is 100 cedis, then 200 cedis. These are like some of the high notes in Ghana. Now, this money is easy to carry. You understand? I'll also be going to Nigeria to change this particular money you are seeing here, this 8,000 cedis. I'll change it in naira to get 1 million naira. When I get that 1 million naira, I will show you guys what 1 million naira looks like. I know many of you have not seen it. You don't know what 1 million naira looks like. But when I go to Nigeria, I will be showing you guys that. You understand? Or fine or back. See, now there's something about currency. It is all about durability. And is it easy to carry? Ghana cedis is very easy to carry compared to naira. Yes. But then again, what about the purchasing power of these currencies? What can this amount do for me in Ghana here? I bet you in Accra, the heart of Ghana, this amount might not pay me a 1-year rent in a very good apartment. In fact, it's not like it might not. It will not pay 1-year rent for me in a very nice, clean apartment. Understand? Unless you want to go and live in all these sparkle houses. You get? But nevertheless, let us go to Nigeria. I will tell you guys what 1 million naira can do in Nigeria. You understand? I'm not saying Ghana is better than Nigeria or Nigeria is better than Ghana. These two countries have different things and they have some other things similar. You understand? But they are totally different economy, different leaders and different everything. So there's no need to be comparing and say Ghana is better than Nigeria, Nigeria is better than Ghana. There is many things that Nigeria has that Ghana doesn't have, and there is so many things that Ghana also have that Nigeria they don't get that.
The video I want to show you of a Nigerian guy just talking down on the Ghanaian cedi, saying that the Ghanaian cedi is so useless that even in Ghana, the cedis is useless. That the only way you see value for cedis is when you take it to Nigeria. That you see that you can use cedis that can buy small thing in Ghana to buy plenty things in Nigeria. Now, what is the value of a currency if the currency does not have value in its own country?
Edited Cedis is now world's performance currency. I go like for you. So where are all the Ghanaians where they come online, they brag? Our Cedis, they fight with dollar. How far?
Honestly, in my own opinion, I don't know if this guy is a comedian or he's a content creator or he's an information outlet on social media. Because if you are people's source of information on this app, they for catch you, seize your phone, use that your phone, flog you to death. The kind of nonsense we they come up for this guy mouth. Now, this information you are passing, if the government of Ghana sees it and comes after you to arrest you for spreading false information, God, you go say the wicked. Now, guys, before you take any of these guys' information seriously, do well to do your research. Now, I have some things to show you. Now, pause and read. This will only take you one simple internet search to get the real information. Ghana cedis remains significantly stronger against the Nigerian naira. Cedi exchanges for approximately 125 naira, while 1 naira translates to 0.008 Ghana cedis. Now, when you move to the bottom, you see on relative strength, the cedi holds higher purchasing power compared to the naira. The naira is weaker as evidenced by the exchange ratio and declining trend, while the cedi has shown improvement in 2025. Now, you can pause and read. This is the world's poorest performing currency, the Lebanese pounds. Additional notable weak currencies in 2025, the Zimbabwe dollar, Iranian rial, Vietnamese dong. In summary, the Ghanaian cedis is the 4th strongest among African currencies, while Nigerian naira is among the weakest, 41st position in Africa by unit value. Meaning say Ghana is the 4th, Nigerian naira is the 41st. Now, this will explain the simple difference between Ghanaians and Nigerians for you. How important Ghanaians take and value education and information. Information is free. For you to come on social media putting fake screenshots on your videos and talking down on another country, have evidence at least. You and your followers, they for catch una, flog una. Now, for those of you who say Ghana cedis has no value in Ghana, the health insurance they get, the national health insurance where they get, who you think say they pay for them? It is Ghanaians that are paying for it. The free education from primary, GSS, SS to level 100, who you think they pay for them? Now Ghanaians they pay for them through taxes. The security, the police good salary and their upkeep, who you think say they pay for them? Now Ghanaian citizens they pay for them through taxes. If you go to supermarkets, the reason why things are more expensive in Ghana than in Nigeria is because there is taxes on everything. So one way or the other, Ghanaians are paying for all these things they are enjoying. That is, you understand a government that works and considers their citizens, and their citizens understands. That's why they are paying. So a lot of times, if people say things are more expensive in Ghana than in Nigeria, Ghanaians have edited their currency. Una think say all these things where Ghanaians they enjoy for their country, where things they work for them. Una think say na the president's salary they pay for them. You think say now God they give them money to make their country good, the steady electricity, the maintenance of the new infrastructures where they put in place to make sure say that they get steady electricity. You think say now God they rain down money where they use. These people are paying for things secretly that is making life better for them. And you people, if they say, men na pay safe for our own country, na no go agree. They talk. I don't want to be disrespectful, but...
So one of the remarkable things I really observed from Ghanaians, South Africans, and Botswana people is that they don't have inferiority complex. They don't, and I'll prove it. A lot of Nigerians will say, what are you saying? Are you kidding me? The truth is that 90% of Nigerians have inferiority complex. In fact, if I'm to put it right, almost every Nigerian has inferiority complex, except I, a very dark man. I'll prove it. Let me start by proving that South Africans, Ghanaians, and Botswana people don't have inferiority complex. And if you think this is me trying to gain favors from them or grab validation from them, let me tell you something. If you need validation, you begin to speak good about Nigerians because they are the ones that will give you validation in quantums. If you're making content and you want money, do you understand? Start speaking for Nigerians and they will pay you. Look at very dark man. They will pay you. They will pay you. That's why, you see, the situation is that very dark man is actually speaking for Nigerians, not for Nigerians to pay him, but because he feels he has the need for someone to fight for his own people, which is his own mistake. But before I dabble into so many things, let me come back to something in proving that South Africans, Ghanaians, Botswana people, and probably Kenyans or Uganda people really don't have inferiority complex. You see, the signs of inferiority complex usually comes out in constant seeking of validation. And it's a psychology where someone within himself begins to feel that he's not good enough. So in a desperate move to ensure that he hides from such things speaking to him from within, he feels a lot of people, while he's looking at people, he feels people are also telling him, oh, you're not good enough, oh, you're not good enough. Meanwhile, it is something that is from within him. It is a witness that is within him telling him you're not good enough. So he delves into a desperate move in a bid to hide from such. And by hiding from such, he's desperately approaching things to make money, to make wealth. Do you understand that situation? Even our ladies, Nigerian ladies, tend to exhibit inferiority complex by being rude for no reason. By being so, you begin to seek out for that thing you feel that is good about you. Especially if you're beautiful or if you're rich, you want to now exaggerate that thing. You want to really exaggerate that thing. You want to boast about that thing. You want to show off that thing. That's constant validation. That is constant showing off. That's constant boasting, arrogance. These things are all signs of inferiority complex or an inferior mind or low self-esteem. You're struggling, you're now proud. And then you're seeking so badly for people to see you. Whatever you're doing it to impress people and not to express yourself. You feel the need to be heard instead of the need to speak. You feel the need to be heard. That's exactly Nigeria. But I've looked at Ghanaians, they don't care about those things. Ghanaians care about the collective growth and success of their society. And then they want to enjoy it. They want to enjoy that peace. South Africans care about the collective growth of their country. And they want to live in it. So they know who they are. So they don't have to show you who they are. I mean, you're already seeing who they are. You're seeing their country. You're seeing how progressive their country is. You're seeing the things that they enjoy. You are the one running away from your country to their countries. You are the one. You can never see them run away from their country to your country because it's very clear. It's not something that they have to brag about. It's very clear that your country has nothing to offer. Meanwhile, they are aware that their country has everything to offer. They are aware that due to their nature, they were able to nurture a society that progresses. And you know, as a Nigerian, that within you don't have that know-how to create a society, to create that collectiveness or a society that progresses. So you begin to seek it from an individual point of view. Oh, I'm rich. Dangote is rich. This one. You begin to show off. That is inferiority complex. That is inferiority complex. You begin to throw money. You're desperate about buying big cars, building big houses, and all those things. Why? Because you know that within you, you are empty. You are empty. That's why any little things Nigerians do, they will begin to, exaggerate it. They will begin to hype it. Have you seen this one? A Nigerian does something that people have been doing for years and have never been making noise about it. Nigerians will begin to, make loud noise about it. Just like they made loud noise about Chidinma. And I felt no African country had attained what that girl had attained without knowing that the girl didn't even succeed. It was a near success syndrome. Meanwhile, South Africans have been winning this with their mouth closed. And I was like, what? I started looking into this whole thing. A lot of things that Ghanaians had achieved and never spoke about it. Nigerians will come and achieve a little bit of it and then they'll start making noise about it. And another thing that proves that they are so inferiority complexed is that when a Nigerian who is not even a Nigeria, when someone abroad achieves something, they'll begin to nose around. Oh, is he a Nigerian? Is his father a Nigerian? Is his father? Is his father's father a Nigerian? Oh, let's check. Maybe his mother. Oh, his name. That name, look at that name. They begin to nose around. They begin to sniff Anybody that achieves a thing, Nigerians begin to sniff around the person as to knowing whether that person is in Nigeria, so that they can tell the world, you see, this person is a Nigerian. It happened to Israel Adesanya. It happened to Usman Kemaro. It happened to Anthony Joshua. And on such note, you see that Nigerians have they have darkness in them. Collectively, they have darkness in them. The moment you identify with them, you begin to fail. That's why I say Nigeria is the standard of failure. Nigeria is the standard of retrogression. Nigeria is the standard of immorality. Nigeria is the standard of deceit. Nigeria is the standard of corruption. Nigeria is the standard of disorganization. Nigeria is the standard of underdevelopment. Do you understand? Nigerians as a people, collectively, they are SI units of darkness and retrogression. So when you look at an inferiority complex, a lot of people don't know that inferiority complex is an evidence of a criminal mind. Inferiority complex can lead you to criminality. As a criminal mind also emits or resonates inferiority complex. That's why Nigerians are saddled. Nigerians are saddled into criminality. Now, why I said when you look at I Am Very Dark Man, you see that we really don't have inferiority complex. You see that we don't have the need to be heard. We know the truth is embedded in us, so we just speak it. Very Dark Man in his own case will be drinking a sachet of pure water. He doesn't care. He doesn't need you to validate him. He doesn't look at his background. He doesn't care. You know, bro, any place he comes to, he speaks. He doesn't start checking, oh, is my clothes so good? You know, the confidence that he has in knowing that he's a superior being is within him. So he doesn't have the need for your validation. And that is how I think. And that's why I'm not surprised a number of people say, see, this guy is like, this guy and Very Dark Man, they have like same spirit. The only mistake the Very Dark Man made, which is born out of ignorance, is that he doesn't know that you don't fight for Nigerians as a people. No matter their adversaries, whatever adversary Nigerians encounter is owed to their actions. So those things are consequences and karma that come for them based on their actions. So you're fighting those things is like you're fighting a good thing. You're fighting against karma. You can't fight against karma. Fighting for evil people is fighting the good things. Is fighting against good things or wrongly with good things. You get it?
Now I'm not even feed my children as I'm talking to you now. For me to eat now war. It's as I day and I don't know what to say, sir, but I don't provoke. If not to death, no more will tell me everybody. Shall make a more death.
Telling my people that the Tinubu will cause war in this country because I call it a bandit. But he have the opportunity to be a president. He's also a drug man because I am a drug man also because I know what drug man can do. Because drug man need.
They are saying let us go for war.
Let us go for war.
Because no dialogue yet.
No dialogue.
No dialogue.
The demands of the government protest has not been made.
So no dialogue yet. So I'm not saying war.
Separation and all that.
Yeah, division. Let us separate so that we will know. Check whether things will be balanced.
What do you think? As living in Nigeria now,
I can tell you that Buhari is 100% far better than Tinubu. The worst thing that have ever happened to this country is the emergence of Tinubu as the president of this country.
So you mean Nigeria has retrogressed since the man came into...
No, Nigeria is not only retrogressing, Nigerians are suffering in hunger, in poverty, lack of... In fact, everything human being need to survive on, we are lacking it in this country called Nigeria. It's quite unfortunate to find ourselves in this one chance administration.
One chance administration. It's not renew hope, sir. It's renew hope.
Nothing like renew hope from my observation. My children are hungry. School fees is biting. House rent, no steady power supply. We don't talk about hospital because that thing is a kind of forget.
The life of the people they are governing.
They have not done anything. Instead, they are worsening. They are bringing us lower than we were before. You understand me? The president of this country has done virtually nothing as far as improving the standard of lives of Nigerians are concerned.
What do you think we as an individual can do to hold them accountable because they defect from what they promised in the manifesto?
It depends on who you want to hold accountable. Now, Nigeria is a diverse country. One, we have a lot of challenges that is facing us. Part of the challenges is ethnicity, religion. So definitely there is no way we are not united in anything. So there is no way we can hold them because
what is your suggestion, sir?
Well, I don't have much thing to suggest rather than Nigeria should be splitted so that people can go their different ways. That is the only way you can now be able to know how you will be able to help yourself.
What's your thoughts on revolution, military intervention right now because of the current situation?
Presently, I wouldn't encourage military to intervene because as a civilian, I believe that civilian rule should be better. Because
is it better now?
It's not better. It's not better because of the people ruling us and because of the way they want to handle us. It's worse now, but I cannot, because of that, say military should come. I won't advocate for military. Rather, they should. I advocate for change of attitude among our leaders. You understand? It's very bad what is happening.
If you had to rate this Tinubu administration, what from 1 to 100, what will you do?
I will just give him 0% so far.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, I can only rate him 150 and above only in corruption. You understand me? They have not started. They have not started. They are sinking us deeper and deeper. So I can't rate such an administration.
So if you get opportunity now, you go jump back?
Of course. Why should I be here? If I have 1 million naira, I'm not even having up to 1,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
You know what that means? So if I have opportunity, I will leave so that I can be able to make money. If I can be able to make 30,000 US dollars and come to Nigeria, I become a big man. So why shouldn't I go to look for such money? Somebody who has just 30,000 US dollars, if you come to Nigeria, you have almost 50 million. What does it mean? That means that I should go there and get that money and come back. If I have opportunity, I will go. There is no doubt. I will just go there and make my money.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
And you don't call it a country again. You can just call it a contraction, because a country where a man cannot be able to feed his family, you can't take care of your kids, you can't pay your rent, you can't be able to eat good square meal, 3 square meal a day. Automatically, we are living in shambles. We are just sitting on a time bomb.
What is the way forward now, right now? A fearless protest, which October, another one, people say it could be more violent because the demands of this previous one was not met.
I believe we need more than a protest. We need something that is more than a protest.
Okay. Are you saying the protest should be more violent or something?
It shouldn't be more violent. I don't like violence, but we need to go extra mile to protest. We need to hold these people to ransom. Yes.
How do we achieve that?
We know all the government prosecutors. We need to bring them down. In terms of siege, we need to siege the city. Hold on all the government prosecutors. Yes, and I believe the labor people should be part of it as well, so that nothing goes, nothing comes. End of the day, they will come to our compromise. That's what I believe.
Nigerians are really going through a lot, to the point that Nigerians are wishing to have Muhammad Buhari back. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace. This is the point where we have gotten to, how bad the system of Nigeria have become. All these things we are crying for, we only need one leader, one savior who will come into power, who will have the interests of the people at heart. Give Nigeria 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the country will turn 360 change. You will see massive change if somebody who have the interests of the people at heart. And also Nigerians, as we are all crying, election is just nearby. 2027 will be election in Nigeria. Please, we should not say our votes, because majority of us who are crying will still go and vote for Tinubu. We still go and vote for them because it's Yoruba or it's your brother. Please, at that time, we should not do brother, we should not do tribalism. We should think of the growth of our country. If not, we'll still keep crying, coming back on social media and be crying, keep repeating our mistake all the time. But a lot have been spoken on this video. They have not given their points and reasons of what they think about Ghanaians and Nigerians, and also the Nigerian man who came out to compare Ghanaian Cedi to Nigerian Naira. Hello. I don't know why Nigerians find a way to get pleasure. They just want to find a way to say something. How can you compare Ghanaian Cedi that is doing so well all over the world, even beating the dollar? You want to compare with your Naira? Nigerians, wanna calm down. But in all of this, I would love to see your comments on the comment section of what you also think of this video. And please, at this point, if you have not liked this video, please do it by liking the video, and don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.